Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Mo here. Go ahead and hit the like button now and turn on the post notifications and hit that subscribe button so that you can stay tuned. I'll be loading a video every week at least, sometimes twice a week depending on what's going on, if anything changes that I need to share. So today I'm going to touch on where my vitiligo is currently, when I was diagnosed, and what I've been going through since finding out. I'm also going to share some of the supplements that I've started using after doing tons and tons of research, seeing my doctor, and just hearing what's been working for so many others who are going through the same thing. So let's get into it. Okay, so for starters, I noticed the very first spot on my body around end of December, beginning of January. And I just wrote it off as a scratch, a scab. That, I scratched myself on something, didn't know what it was, just never thought anything of it. And I got married on January the 4th. Since then, initially I really didn't pay any attention to it because, like I said, I thought it was a scratch. And the first spot was literally right here on my wrist. That little spot right there. So fast forward to about beginning of March, and I just started, taking pictures, like comparing, like, this is really changing pretty quick. So let me get myself to the doctors and figure out what's going on. So long story short, I had already done tons of research before I went to the doctors. And I pretty much already had self-diagnosed myself that I have vitiligo, or vitiligo, however it's pronounced. I guess I will learn that as well as we go along this journey. But when I got to the doctors, within 30 seconds of looking at it, he said that's what it is. So, okay, so from March to now, today is May the 6th. I now have, what I guess they're called, from what I keep reading, it's called lesions on my hands, my elbows, both hands, both elbows, both feet. I haven't found any other spots anywhere else. I am starting to monitor just my face in general, because that's the last place I wanted to go, which I know I can't control that, but that's the last place I wanted to go. I don't wear makeup now. I've never been a makeup wearer, but I may have to become one if that happens. We'll see. All right, so this is my left hand, and this is where we are right now on the left hand. So initially I really couldn't see all this, because looking down from here, all I could really see is this top part. But one day I turned it over and I was like, oh Lord, it's all the way up and down that side too. So on this whole side here, fingers starting to get around the edges of my fingernails. Only on 2 fingers is doing that, and it's in between some of my fingers as well, and on the inside of my fingers, some spaces. All right, so that's the left side, and I figured a video would be better, because even for myself in tracking this progress, I'll be able to look back at this and see like every detail of where the spots were, and I'll take pictures as well, which I have been doing, and I'll share some of those. So on the right side, that's the inside of my wrist. It's not as bad as this side, the left side. However, there are still spots there. This hand didn't really have any spots on it at first, but it's starting to rapidly move up closer to the thumb on this hand. In between the fingers, there really aren't many spots on the right hand in between the fingers, but on the inside of the hand, there are a few spots. All right, let's move on to the elbows. Now my elbows, they've been black since I was a little girl now. But anyway, and they normally ashy. So there's a spot on my elbow. I feel like I saw a spot somewhere else on my arm, but I think it was the other arm. All right, elbow. So just that little spot right there for now. And then on this arm, oh, there's a spot that I thought I saw right there. So that's the newest spot in addition to hands, feet, elbows. This one is one on the back side, and there's a couple here that have started spreading. It was just one spot at first, so I will be monitoring and logging all of these. Every week I will post a new video to show the progress, hoping it's going to be reversing, because I'm going to do as much research as I can. I will do everything in my power to try and reverse this, so hopefully I'll be able to share some repigmenting going on. There is a little tiny spot that has come up in this area. I don't know if I could get it to focus well enough to show you. May have to take a picture of it, but there's a little dot here that I don't remember being there, so I'm monitoring that to see if that's going to go away or if a new little dot is going to join it. We shall see. So this is very new. I'm very newly diagnosed, not even 6 months yet, so this is the beginning. As for my feet, I really don't want to show y'all my feet, but let me see if I can show you. Okay. Actually, I think I'm going to have to show that in the next video, because I don't know how to flip this camera while it's recording. So let me show that in a few minutes. Okay, so that's it on the spots. I'm going to flip this camera and try to put up a video of my feet so that you'll be able to see that. Here are the spots on my feet. There is one over here where there's one or two there, and a few there on that foot. And I'll try to keep you updated on that progress. Okay, now I'm going to do a really quick run through of some of the supplements that I have started. I don't have full details on these supplements and if they are going to work for me yet, because I've literally just started them within the last 2 weeks, but I will share with you. I will also go ahead and post a link to each of these items down below if you're interested in trying them. The first one is Collagen Peptides by Orgain. This is a unflavored, grass-fed, pasture-raised collagen peptide. So that was one of the things I was looking for, was grass-fed and no antibiotics involved. So this is something really, really good to include if you want to begin trying to heal your gut in general. And you can do lots of research on the benefits of using collagen peptides in gut healing, and that will give you the reason why I'm using this. I'm not a doctor, so I don't want to give out too much advice, but I am using this, and what I do is I take a scoop of it in the morning and I add it to my hot tea or my detox tea that I'm drinking, and it's really fine. It has no flavor. Now I will say it says unflavored, but at the end, the tail end, aftertaste, I do taste like a little, I can't even explain the taste that I'm tasting at the end of it, but it's not a bad taste. So this is one of the items that I've started incorporating into my daily regimen. Secondly, I'm taking a liquid multivitamin, and this is Nature's Plus Gold liquid multivitamin. And I know one of the #1 things that every person with the autoimmune disease has is vitamin deficiencies of some sort. So this is a liquid multivitamin, so I'm going to get all the vitamins that I need, in addition to the ones that the doctors have prescribed me to take. So I'll post a link for this if you're interested. This I got on Amazon for like 45 bucks. It's green in color. I'll go ahead and give you a little view of it. It's green in color. All right, did you see that? It doesn't have a bad taste. It's a little bitter, but it's not bad. When I take it, my kids tell me right afterwards that I smell like pee, but I don't smell that. But it's vitamin, so you know what vitamins smell like. All right, so that's the second thing I've incorporated. Third and most important is a probiotic. I did a lot of research before I chose this one. I'll put a link for this as well. This is just going to help me pump the healthy bacteria that I need into my gut to try to start weeding out the bad bacteria, and we'll see what happens. So do some research on why you or somebody you know that has an autoimmune disease needs to incorporate probiotics, and you'll find out why I'm taking this. This looks like a regular water bottle, right? Well, this is a copper vessel. and I have started using this daily. I put my water in it at night, and I drink down one of these every morning. This is 33 ounces. Google the benefits of using a copper vessel, and you will find out that this is something that you also might want to incorporate even if you don't have an autoimmune disease. Most people who have vitiligo have a copper and zinc deficiency. Using this bottle will start to help you get more copper into your body than you would normally be getting into your body. It's not going to give you a high level of copper, but if you do it every day, it could help. Don't know if it's going to work or not, but I will try. It's just water. It's just a bottle. So I'll give it a try. All right. Lastly, this cream I purchased from Osmotics I ain't going to even mess the word up, but I'll post the link for it down below. It's Blue Copper 5 Anti-Aging Body Lift is what type of cream this is. This cost me about 80 bucks. I'll put a link down for the company that I purchased it from. Reason why I bought this is because I'm a researcher. I found a young man who was a teenager, and his mom did lots of research, and she found someone who used this cream that had vitiligo, and they used it for about 6 months. The spots reversed. She did the same thing for her son, along with the vitamin C supplement. He did this plus the vitamin C, and he had it all on his knees and different other areas of his body, and it started to reverse. He was not of African-American descent, but you can still see the reversal of using this cream. She said she put it on twice a day, so here I am, put it on twice a day. What can it hurt? It's just a firming cream. It's blue. It has a really nice smell. It goes on pretty smooth. It doesn't leave any residue on your body. I have been using this every morning, and I try to like wash my hands right before I put it on, or if I'm just getting out of the shower, that's even better. And I just put a little layer on, and that's it. Do that twice a day. Don't know if it's working or not, but it has copper in it as well. So I'm going to use it until it's gone. If by the time it's gone I don't see any results, then maybe I won't use it anymore. But I'll keep you updated on my progress with that. And lastly, I'm going to share with you 2 of the supplements that my doctor prescribed me. Well, one of them is a prescription. So first off is vitamin D. I'm taking 50,000 units of vitamin D once a week. This is D2. I'm finding more and more through more and more research that I really should be taking a D2 supplement, but we'll see. I have my blood work redrawn in about a month, so I'll continue taking this. If it didn't help, then I'll switch to a D3 if my doctor can prescribe that to me, and we'll go from there. And I said 2, but that was the last one in relation to the treatment of my vitiligo. So I think that's it. I'm not going to keep this video too long, but like I said, I will post new videos once a week or every few days if anything changes, or if I come up, think of something that maybe I want to share. So if you didn't already in the beginning of the video, go ahead and hit the like button. Go ahead and subscribe and turn on your post notifications so that you can get notified when I post a new video. All right, thanks for tuning in.